Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Vincent D'Souza. Normally, I'm resident in Delhi, but my ancestral property is in badem, assagao. So we have, in fact, three properties, and one was gifted to my cousin. So the rest of the two properties, it was under inventory proceedings in the Mamledar court. It was going to be completed somewhere February March. So then somewhere in the beginning of March, my cousin, who stays in the next door property, told me that the panchayat fellow told him that there's a letter come there for fencing of the property 78/2, one of the properties. So then he told me, then I told him that since you're there, you tell your lawyer to give an objection. But then he said, since I'm staying here, I will not sign anything. So I said, okay, no problem. I told my lawyer to do the needful. So he wrote to the panchayat and also got a letter to the Mamladar's office to get the whole mutation documents under RTI. So when I came back next time, then I collected the documents and I was very surprised to find that this Branca Royson group, they've shown a sale deed of 1934, before India became a country, and they were showing at that time my grandfather who currently owning the property, he had sold it in 1934. Whereas when I checked all the documents sequential wise, grandfather had came into possession of this plot much later on. And also a second thing they showed that grandfather was unmarried. At that time grandfather was married for many years and he had four of his children, that is my uncles and aunties, and the fifth one was on the way in 1934 itself. So then I filed complaints in the police department and the crime branch and all the relevant departments so that action could be taken. But unfortunately things were very slow because I filed the complaint on 28th of March. But only after we got mobilized the people, then I see online that my property was one of that, but there were several other properties and people were unaware that the properties were already sold in Badem by the same group. More than
51 or something. No?
In Badem 20, in Nora Vasagam about 50.
Okay.
So then I came here, I started mobilizing the people. I taught them how to check their records online and see. And then surprisingly, some property people were staying in the property and the property was sold twice. And the law in Goa is such that when the property sold the third time, the people who are staying in the property, the original genuine people whose ancestors have handed on the property, they would be declared as encroachers.
You're staying in Goa?
No, I'm staying in Delhi, and I come off and on to Goa.
Your all three properties are transferred?
No, only one is transferred. One was, they were trying to do that, I raised an objection, but the one is transferred, but I've raised an application for review of that, which has been given to the collector's office, and I think that will be reversed shortly since it has been handed over to the SIT team.
Government has formed the SIT.
Yeah.
Are you faith on me?
See, we have to trust them initially. Mm-hmm. No, but so far they are doing a job. I mean, they've arrested few people, and then when I was raising RTI complaints, at least to the archaeological department, based on which they had made this fraudulent document, they were saying this whole book is not available with them. If it's not available with them, how did they create such a document? It's very surprising. It is happening in Goa.
Can you show the document of the property?
Huh?
Can you show the document? You have it?
No, I don't have it with me right now. It is in the file at the lawyer's place.
What is the survey number of it?
78 of League 2, Assagao.
Assagao Badem.
Yeah, Assagao. In fact, Badem Assagao.
Yeah.
Badem is a subset
What do you wanted to say the people?
I want to tell the people that staying in your homes, you have your properties mutated into your own names, because a lot of properties are not mutated. So these people are targeting the old ones, and the people think that I'm staying in the house, so nothing will happen. But the houses have been sold twice, and a third sale, when it happens, it's going to be a drastic thing.
Government start action.
Yes, the government started. Government only started action when we started mobilizing the people. My first complaint was on 20th, and the FIR was done on 6th of June, 4th or 6th of June, like that, in the first week of June. So if it took so long time, and only when we started getting the people together, we started mobilizing. I helped create a good team with my friends in Badem. We had a lot of meetings after church masses and made them aware. So then now the things are getting reversed one by one. After this has been transferred to the SIT.
In total 3 properties.
You came to the police station now.
Yeah, yeah. I came to the police station with regard to this FIR. We just find out about because our property is the one which is I think one of the biggest properties, and the thing is that people have encroached on it. So I want those encroachers to be removed out. I've raised an FIR, but then so far the people are still in the property. There are 2-3 people. First there were 15-20 people. Now there are about 3-4 people, but still they are encroaching. They have to be removed legally.
Okay. Thank you.